everyone's news feeds.
Yeah, we are talking about the heat. Of course, those crazy extreme temperatures coming our way. The big talker tonight, certainly. Our team's out and about today because it is not just the heat. Today is also the start of Monsoon 2017.
ABC 15's Megan Thompson walking us around a home tonight with how you can outsmart Mother Nature.
Oftentimes, it's your preventable calls that are keeping Mesa fire crews from getting to those much bigger emergencies. So they're asking you to take action tonight. Take a look outside your home so the damage doesn't follow you inside.
The fire station, the second home for Captain Ken Hall with the Mesa Fire Department. So he's checking with us everything you should be too.
If this drain system becomes plugged, that flat roof area essentially can turn into a water retention area that can hold several thousand pounds of water.
It's like a swimming pool waiting for that one cannonball that knocks down your whole roof. So first thing, Captain Hall suggests checking those storm drains, even if it doesn't look like it's clogged up.
There's always a potential for some sort of critter, a bird or something like that to have nested in the plumbing system that you may not even see.
Next up, down trees.
When those winds kick up, it kind of can overwhelm the tree and break the branch, is what you're seeing here.
The winds can swipe up pieces or even uproot the entire tree, hitting your home, your car, or someone else's. But those trees can also be a spark to something much worse.
We also get calls for trees that will strike power lines because they're too close or overgrown, and oftentimes they'll hit the power lines, and the power lines will start to spark, so people will call 911 for that.
And around your home also includes your driveway. Captain Hall says when you drive out of here, you're driving into danger if you're not prepared. So you're going to want to check the tread on your tires and also your windshield wipers to make sure that they have the rubber, they're working correctly to wipe off any of that water to make sure you make it back here safely. Reporting in Mesa, Megan Thompson, ABC 15, Arizona.
Marks the start of it. And while we don't have any storms in the forecast right now, we all know these sunny skies can turn dark very quickly once that moisture gets here. ABC 15's Megan Thompson joins us live. And Megan, that's why crews want you to take action now to get your home ready.
Oh, absolutely, because they get flooded with calls during the season, all that wind picking up debris and could even uproot trees like these in your front or backyard. But let me show you the biggest culprit in all of this, the palm tree. They are the worst offenders when it comes to issues around your home because they're hard to maintain and therefore they get neglected a lot. Now they become a target for a lightning strike. We've seen plenty of viewer video over the years showing the fireball towering over a home. And Mesa Fire says it's because the dead part of the plant, the palm fronds, are hanging underneath the branches. They are the perfect for growing a dangerous fire.
And when those fronds catch on fire, they start to drop down from the tree and they land on homes, they land on vehicles, or possibly even somebody that's walking down the street. So if we can cut those fronds before they get struck by lightning, that's a good preventative measure to take.
Fire crews understand it's expensive. Most of it depends on how tall that palm tree is in the 30-foot range, anywhere between $75 to $400. And if you go taller in that 60 range, you could be looking up to $1,200 to pay for this. But when you think about it, do you really want a lightning rod sitting in your front or backyard? And we have more tips for you coming up at 5 o'clock, especially when it comes to driving, how you could be involved in an accident even if you're doing everything right. We have more tips coming up at 5. For now, reporting live in Mesa, Megan Thompson, ABC 15, Arizona. You don't have to be doing anything wrong, actually, to be involved in an accident. It's actually not really driver error. It's the driver not being prepared, and it starts with you getting up close and personal with your vehicle before those clouds roll in.
The scene's always similar, but never exactly the same. Washed out roadways, even flooded freeways. Our state has seen it all. But as a driver, you want to steer clear so the storm doesn't take the wheel from you.
During monsoon storms, we get a drastic uptick in automobile accidents.
Captain Ken Hall with Mesa Fire says while the flood rolls in, they are flooded with calls, and you can help dry them out by taking action on your own car.
If you're missing this tread and it's completely smooth, or you see any bands in there like strings or steel belts or anything that doesn't look like a nice healthy tire, take it to a tire shop.
Without tread, your tires become ice skates on a non-frozen lake and can cause you to hydroplane even without speeding.
So this one's in pretty good shape. The rubber's still soft, pliable.
And obviously, making sure you can actually see through the buckets of rain hitting your windshield is pretty important too. Captain Hall says make sure the rubber is intact and clearing the water away like it should. If not, it can cause an accident that could spiral out from there.
There's typically limited visibility due to the high rains and the high winds, so it puts you at high risk for a secondary collision.
And Captain Hall suggests another way that you can check and make sure your windshield is working properly. It starts with just pouring a little water, see, like that, right onto the windshield. And that can actually test how it's working. And if it's not working properly, it's not clearing that water the way it should be so you can see out the windshield, you're going to want to replace that windshield wiper or take it into an expert who can test it for you. For now, reporting live in Mesa, Megan Thompson, ABC 15, Arizona.